What's going on, traders? Welcome to Traders Network, where I sit down with traders, talk about their journey, their early beginnings. They are one of the best funded traders. He goes by the name of Cybercash.
Yeah,
What's up, my guy?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting me, bro. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So first of all, man,
Yeah.
just get chill. We are here to talk about you,
Yeah.
how you started. So
Yeah.
when you hear Cybercash, who is Cybercash?
Cybercash is a young guy that started trading at was it 16 years old. Actually, I was grade 10 in high school.
Yeah.
So that is when I began trading. So most people know me like just because of the trading stuff, and that is like low-key. That's my niche basically. So I started back then. I was in high school. I was with my friends, and the funny story is I was not interested in this thing, trading. I had a friend who still like his name is Tangyo Phone on TikTok, also on YouTube.
Yeah.
I had a friend, he was low-key, he had a brother that was into trading, came to school, he was like, okay guys, there's this trading thing, and he was so obsessed with trading though.
Yeah.
The guy will come, will find him having a book, okay, it's out, you know, we're in the hostel, it's out weekend right now, he's planning, okay, this time I'm planning to go place a few trades on BTC USD, I'll fund this, because Bitcoin was the only thing that was open in the weekend when you go for our weekends, you know. And then I was like, yeah, do your trading thing. And I used to do like computer science in school, so we were lucky kind of allowed to come with PCs from grade 10 around second semester there, second term. I brought my PC, I was the only one there, you know, with the PC. You guys were like, let's go check the chart. Now me that time I'm into like low-key lifestyle things just on social media. I just wanna scroll. You know, we put up the chart, I was like, guys, this thing, it's not like necessarily that I knew it was a scam, it's just something that didn't really catch my attention.
Oh yeah, so it felt delusional in your mind.
Not really delusional, it's just something that I didn't. You know, when you are like grade 10, you're not really thinking that, what am I gonna do in life?
Yeah.
So it's not really something that
You will be doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I saw the guys that time, Silver Nasdaq, Chartboy, everything, them. Like, it was low-key kind of big in the school. But it never really caught my attention. There's also another guy that when Tangi started, there's also another guy that also started. This one was more into computers, but he was trading options, just like a demo accounting. We're in class. And now I'm watching from far. The time we are like, he started back then like grade 9 also, somewhere there. The whole time I'm not into it. We go, it's grade 10. Funny story, I was dating this other girl.
Yeah.
That time I was 16. And the whole time the gents are chilling at the hostel. Now me, I'm like, gents, this thing, I'm chilling with my hand in the class. You know, I'm locked in, I'm with her every here and then, like I'm deep in, deep in. And shit happens, we break up and stuff like that, it's a long story. Like, it's like the first time when you start like low-key, like start getting depressed about something, you know, stressing, like fully depressed. I didn't really have nothing to do. As I told you, I had a laptop at school. I was just like at the computer lab, checking out codes. You know, there is this other series that I used to watch, Mr. Robot. It's like more of like a depressed guy that was a hacker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Checking out codes online and stuff, motivational stuff. I was like, we're going for an outcome. Let me get into this trading thing. Okay, I read the first book.
So that's how you find out about Forex? Through the guys?
Yeah, through the guys from my school. From Tangi specifically. We go for an out weekend. There's this other guy, now he works, like he's a teacher now. But that time he was a student teacher at my school, so I was well connected with him.
Yeah.
Go for an out weekend, it's like, send me this book. He sent me Candlestick Bible.
Yeah.
You know the book?
Yeah,
Candlestick Bible. I read that thing I was trying to like, even the way I learned today at school, it's like more of memorizing. I started from the basic candlestick, high, low, close, and it's all like lockdown times, you know.
Yeah.
Lockdown times, the guy put me on, basically say he wrote a paragraph for me on WhatsApp, you should learn this, you know, the dodges, the trend line, the confirmation and everything. I read the book, and at the same time also, I'm just getting started. I had my cousin now. He's like my cousin. I'm not gonna mention his name. It's not like cool with it.
Okay.
I had my cousin. That time I school in the north. Yeah. his school's here in Windhoek. So it's lockdown. Suddenly he comes to the north. We stay like in the same house. Now that guy, he's been trading ever since his life. He's looking kind of my age, but I'm older than him with 1 year. But he's been trading like when he was like 13 or something like that.
Oh, so he started before you?
Yeah, I started before you, but still he wasn't with me the whole time. So when I started getting interested, it was like, bro, teach me now. We are in the same room.
Yeah.
We are doing this happy hour thing the whole night. He's on his trading thing. Me, I go scroll here. I enter some trades on, I remember IFX brokers that time.
Yeah.
I enter some 100 lots on gold, like demo account. It's like, hey, this thing. Yeah, okay. I remember there's a time where, also the time he was not making any money.
Yeah.
There's a time where we funded 20 bucks on IFX. We were trading CPI or something, you know, and we blew the account like, when CPI came out, you know, whipsaws up and down. We blew it, and then the guy still continued trading. Sometimes the guy would call up his mother, like his mother is like, oh ma'am, please deposit for me 100 on this betting channel. I know he's one of the lucky guys that I know in betting.
Yeah.
They're betting online, just be like in the night, you know, sometimes I sleep. It's like, bro, wake up, we're making money.
Yeah.
And then you wake up the next morning, no, I was up 500, and then I blew. Yeah, the guy also like, he didn't really teach me anything about how to trade. I don't know why, but he wasn't really like, he was just like, bro, go learn on YouTube.
Yeah.
So what I used to do, you know, we are doing happy hour thing. He's obviously downloading videos in his computer. So I go on his computer whenever he's not on his computer. I take my USB, I put like the videos that he downloaded. So the time we are learning Elliott wave theory, yeah, deep stuff. Now
I see.
I remember asking him like, what is news? Like we're working like in the villages. What is news? Like now I'm thinking like the news that I know is just the one from
NBC.
on PC.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what is news? Like, it's just news, what are fundamentals? Me, I don't understand the time. Still grade 10. Okay, grade 10 passes by. Now, the guy, he put me on like to know a lot of traders, not gonna lie. The time, now, he already knew a lot of traders because he had been in the space for a long time. He put me on like to know a lot of traders, like people like Refoin, Stylish Keys, Dr. Martin. So I started now watching the South African traders. Like,
Yeah.
now this time the Nasdaq boys, they had their house somewhere in Windhoek, the yellow house. The Nasdaq boys, they are still there. We are still watching the lifestyle and everything. Like actually, I have already that anger in me. I don't know what to do with my life. Like we just broke up.
The depression.
I was just like, let me go into this thing.
Okay.
We go back to school, you know, like COVID was like this. You go to school for like 2 weeks and then they send you back home like for a few weeks and then you like up and down.
Yeah.
Go to school. When I'm at school, I'm just like on my computer. Oh, the teachers always come in though. Like I don't know. That time I didn't really know like quick escape so the teachers don't see that I'm doing trading stuff. There's one teacher of mine. He always sketches me. That time I don't even know how to hide history things and stuff like that. He always sketches me with checking candlesticks and stuff like that. Grade 11 passes by. Grade 10 passes by. Grade 11 or in grade 11 right now, I started knowing more about FX Gold. The December of grade 10, that's in grade 10. That December I started the village. I was only having a phone, not necessarily a laptop.
Yeah.
So I remember I was reading a book on volatility strategies and everything like that. So I was playing around with it, working here and then just trend lines like channels, whatever.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, trying to figure out, but I wasn't really really into it like that. Now grade 11, so it started thinking, okay, people are now talking about careers and stuff like that. Like, damn, what am I gonna do? Okay, I was like, okay, grade 11, now I start knowing more and more traders. So my whole upbringing was like, as a trader, I was more of like knowing more traders, not really about the market.
Yeah.
Who is really doing it. I started knowing a lot of traders like Kota Nasdaq, Dr. Bako, that time was on fire also.
Yeah.
That time I'm in grade 11, 2022. Yeah, 2022. Dr. Bako, FX Gold, Nasdaq Ninja. I was like, Nas 100, like I knew like if you ask me like any trader from SA in Namibia, I know like most of the traders.
Okay.
So my life was mostly spent on. I'm at the lab, man. I'm looking not learning trading anymore. I'm like I'm like just on Instagram watching these guys.
Yo.
I'm like just on Instagram watching these guys what they are doing. And then one day, my friend Tangi also came. He was also like into trading like strategies. Okay, for him, he was watching the trading channel. He also put me on this other channel on YouTube. He also put me on. It's like this guy. I came. I remember one day we were in the room. He's teaching me and my friend. One of my friends also is like we're like in our room. We're like 8 in the hostel. So everyone there was like it was a nice community basically for us to educate each other. So we'll be there talking a lot of stories, Misha's trading, lifestyle and then. I remember I was teaching us about the RSI strategy when it oversells, overbought, those things. You match it with an EMA trend line. Yeah. And we were there learning with my bros. That's grade 11. But for me, I was more into the lifestyle though. I was more into the lifestyle.
So you were caught up by the influencers.
The lifestyle. I remember how now I came to understand fundamentals still in grade 11. What is like news, what is CPI, what is those things. Nasdaq Ninja made, you know Nasdaq Ninja?
Yeah.
He made 400k and he was trading Kama something CPI whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was CPI. He made like 400k. I was like, what is this thing? My friend Tangi also now came up with like, bro, I think you should only trade like 2 times a month. This NFP, CPI. Let's trade 2 times a month. This candlestick goes, we are locked in, grinding, like we leave trades open. We are still in high school.
Okay.
We leave trades open. For me, that time, like I believe I'm a smart guy at school, so I wasn't really like failing on the school side. It's like I can go in exam without like low key not studying and then
pass.
Okay. So I was going to the trading stuff now. AS level, okay, towards the end of grade 11, that's when I first funded like the first live account. The first live account, I was only trading them the whole time.
And what was the amount that you first funded?
Funny story, it's me and Tangi, 100 each on XNES. We fund 10 USD. Yeah, and then we split it together. We were using his account, it was verified. That time we don't have bank accounts and everything like his big brother I told you in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100 and then we split the amount.
So it was like a pool funding. Just
not full funding, we separate like, you know, extras you can do internal transfer, right?
Oh yeah.
100, everyone has their login details. Just
you got 2 accounts on XNES?
Yeah, 2 accounts on XNES,
okay.
One for Tangi, one for me.
Alright.
Yeah, we funded 100 each. And funny story actually, that account I did not really like blow it instantly, just that I was taking a lot of trades. The time now, I considered Nasdaq Ninja as my mentor. Yeah, his YouTube was like key levels and everything, trend lines. It was, looking back, it was absolutely bullshit. I can say so. Just like looking back. Okay, I know it works maybe for him, but it didn't really work for me. So I remember there was a time, you know, when he places his level, if you watch like some of his video, when he places his level, it's like just randomly like, okay, we have the key level here, it starts from the weekly, key level, and then you put the trend line.
Going down to the
going down.
Yeah,
I remember my friend was asking, bro, why are you having all those lines? I didn't really have an answer like that moment. I was just like, that's the Ninja has it. So, yeah.
Let me also use it.
So the funny story is, it was CPI. Now, at that time, you know about CPI, of course. It was CPI, so for me, the niggas knew me as like, I place a lot of trades. I'm on the chart full time, in and out. Like, I place a lot of trades. We are just trading Nasdaq and a little bit of currencies here and then, but we are mostly into Nasdaq, not really. We didn't even touch gold. Mostly into currencies and everything. It was CPI. Now, it was time for that account also. I think I traded for a few days here and then, making $20 here, but I didn't blow it. Also, Tangi, like he's one of the good risk managers that I know. The guy will never blow like an account like that. Even when we started trading profits, the guy I would be like, bro, my account is going. He's like, bro, how are you risking like that? You know?
So he manages.
Yeah, he's a risk manager. He's one of the best. I feel like. CPI, I copied the exact, you know, like the price levels on TradingView. I copied like the exact levels of Nasdaq Ninja now, because he analyzed for CPI and everything. I was like, damn. Now the guys decided, okay, I think that time we maybe put in a lot of money and I don't remember. We send someone to deposit the team and then we fund again, like more money.
Yeah.
Now we are 8 now. We put in like all our money together. So the 2 guys are at the computer. Now you know Xness how it works in news. I swear that day we could have made a lot of money. I don't know how much, but the guys, what they said is like, so you go there. That time they called me Nas, you know?
No.
Nas, because I used to trade Nasdaq and I was more.
So that's the first pay you started trading? Or which pay did you start
It
trading?
was Nasdaq because of Nasdaq Ninja.
No, okay.
They used to call me Nas, it's like, bro, now we are in the hostel this time, illegally. Go sit on the other side of the bed. As we are sitting here, we are watching the chat. Me, I was like, guys, me, I just want you guys to make money. Extents you can't execute on news. The guys they place their buy stop and sell stop. The 1 minute strategy FPK. Hey, that shiny doesn't even execute, bro. I think the lot size was too high or something.
Oh, okay.
Now we go on. After that, of course, we go on social media. Who made money? Every time there is news, there is what there's
Yeah,
a
there's always everybody.
go on social media. Who made money today? Who made money? The guys are making money and everything. Grade 11 passes by. AS level. That is when I locked in myself. I stopped like trading with the guys. We were like sharing trade ideas. Now this time we are like seniors at school, so we looking kind of breaking the rules every time. So we are sitting at the back of the class. Even that time AS level was hard, but I don't know how we managed to trade it, honestly. We are sitting at the back of the class, PC, and then everyone has their PC. Cool. We are trading throughout the day. And this is where things start to go left. You remember the only now this time I only lost 100 in the whole effect. So I decided okay, I've been demo trading. Okay, let me watch this FX Go thing. So FX Go, they released Kama FX Go 2.0 on YouTube, which it is a course that people used to buy.
Yeah.
It's like, let me watch this FX Go thing. Okay, I watched the whole thing. I was watching it like, you know, we have like after 4 afternoon study, 4 to 5 there, that time before you go for dinner. I was watching it. I used to like go to this other class and then I lock myself in and then I watch FX.
Only you alone?
Only me alone. The guys are now also, everyone is their PC this time. Yeah. Everyone is just doing his thing solo. We kind of talk about we talk about trading full time, but no one is really, everyone is just like low key because this time we are trading live.
Okay.
We are trading live. This time I have a bank account now. And this is where things start to go left. After watching the FX I was like, I had money that I was supposed to fund. I was like, let me finish this FX thing. Yo, now this time I'm trading, bro. Yo. Bro, I was putting in 200 back to back. And I'm trading basically school fees.
Oh,
school fees.
Yo, so you were trying to like take a risk and make a huge amount of money.
Yeah, I'm trading school fees.
Okay. I'm
trading foul money. We had a foul party. I was like, this foul party thing. I'm not doing this foul party thing. Let me go try and fund. Okay, maybe if I win. Bro, I was blowing back to back. And I remember this other time.
What strategy were you using? The one
FX code. Like you basically trend lines come out. You know when you're like a trend and then you have like a pullback. FX code used to call it like trends.
Yeah.
Trends in trends, like the small trend in the bigger trend. Yeah. So trend in trends, we are using it was basically most like trend line based and support and resistance based. So I'm blowing, bro. And this time gold makes like funny moves, man. Sometimes it moves, and I feel like the market was personally handing me. The times where like I'm holding this thing, the channel will just consolidate, and then I enter a lot of this and I blow. And I remember there was a time where gold dropped heavy. Okay, I go maybe to my last down to my last 200. I catch a nice move on gold. It made me about 800 maybe. It's time to withdraw RCG markets. I'm not well verified. I don't know. I need to get like something, a stamped proof of the bank statement must be stamped from the bank.
Yeah.
Now I need to call up the bank. I'm at school. I'm trying to withdraw and everything like that. Long story short, that thing took a while to come. They actually sent it to me on my email, FNB. They sent it to me on my email, but that time the account is gone. Yo, I blew. Yo. And I remember now, that time I'm low-key making money, but I'm still at school. I'm low-key making money. I remember there was a time where I made from it was in afternoon Saturday this time, New York session.
Yeah.
8 USD to like 50 something. I'm showing the guys like, gents, this is a live account.
Look what I made.
Now remember the one that I told you that sometimes the times where I hold this thing doesn't go in my hand. But I'm holding. This thing makes a weekend, it wipes my whole account.
You didn't even.
I didn't close anything.
Or move your stop loss.
There was no stop loss.
Yo.
There's no stop loss. This thing wipes my whole account. Bro, I was going through a tough time there at school. I remember even at the hostel I'm having my phone. So me, I was like, let me just trade with my phone. Let me go with my phone at school. I'm having my phone. We are just talking, bro. Like me, I don't have discipline and stuff like that. I enter my trades here, US 30 on RCG market. That account just, I don't know, the contract size on RCG market was a bit big, I think, and then the account just wiped. Like, yeah, AS level, lost a lot of money. Now it's time for holiday,
Yeah.
I'm done with school, everything. I'm like, let me lock in. I get into like the Swagisi now. You know Swagisi? Okay, Swagisi is like a guy from America.
Yeah.
I get into like the Swagisi, Q Banks, you know Q Banks?
Yeah, Cubans.
Alex, she like the American traders now. My mentality is like after what I've seen now. Look at Bandile, these guys, they are not really trading. I realized I was like, let me go to the US trader. Actually, same story. Same story. They are not really like legit, but these guys are hardcore. They are not scamming people like account management and stuff like that, investment. They are like scamming people through like courses, maybe bots and stuff like that. I was Swagisi, but Swagisi was actually good. It's just that I didn't have like a mentor to like. I didn't pay anything to him like to update me every day on the market. So I would just be having the strategy on itself, but I don't really have anything. So I watched a lot of courses that holiday. I was fully locked in. I was like, I was supposed to go to my mom's place. I decided to go to my father's place and stay there. Imagine there was no food. We were lucky like surviving here and then. Big things to my big brother. He was hustling here and then. So he would be bringing food home. I would just be like locked in, bro. Like in my room, locked in. Niggas can come like at my house, like alcohol and stuff like that at the back room. I'm just like, guys, I need to look at this thing. Like I'm so motivated. I'm done with school.
Yeah.
And this time I'm not even going to uni. I didn't even apply for uni, bro.
Yo. So
I'm
we're
like,
trying to quit or.
Yeah, actually, funny story in grade 12, I once dropped out of school. Like, we went for an out weekend and I never came back. So the teacher said to come get me. And I had that. My plan was just like, Bandile, I saw Bandile was on this podcast. No Bandile, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay guys, you fund 200, you aim to make 200 a day. That's like 200 times 5, that's like a K a week. And then that was my whole plan. Scale. I just said like $200, bro. Like, we went for an out weekend. Imagine my parents didn't even give me money to go back to school. Just the 200 I had left. This one is for funding.
Yeah.
We go for an out weekend. I never come back. I'm trading in the account. I blew it like on a Wednesday or something on gold still. That time I'm heavy into gold. It's the only thing on my watch list. It's the only thing I'm like, guys, this gold. I'm heavy into gold. Same story, just blowing back to back. I went back to school. They actually came to come get me. And that's the time where I went with my phone to lose more money.
Yo.
And okay, grade what? Okay, I'm done with school. Holiday passed by. It's time for university. I'm like, yo, I don't think I'm going to do this university. I passed well, AS level. I passed well, and actually on the results, they people were calling me, how did you pass? How did you pass? You are the one with the PC always and stuff like that. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's time to go for uni. The same people, the same family members, my brother, my big brother now, came to get me. He came to get me when I dropped out of school to go back to school. Now he still came to get me to go get my statement of results. I actually owe the school and stuff like that. I had to hustle here and then sell a few things to go pay the money back. You know, till this day they don't know about it. That I owe the school. I actually used that money to trade. And actually that December I was trading on also XM, the free, the no bonus deposit, the 30 USD.
Okay.
I was trading gold. I made about 50 USD, and I don't know if it's legit or not. But what they did was I used too many people details. Like I went to like my two of my sisters, one of my cousins, I had like all their accounts because then I'll have more capital like that. Then they declined the withdrawal because of IP address. Come I'm using the same account for the 3 people and stuff like that. It's like that was the money that I was supposed to go pay back the school. I just sold my headsets and everything. And then my mom actually added some money on top of it, and then I went to pay. But she doesn't know that I blew the money in Forex. I was just like I don't know, I owe the school. I didn't give some textbooks and stuff like that. Now we come university. I did late application. I get in. I get in. Now I'm like, So actually, I was actually convinced that I'm not gonna go to university. But a good friend of mine was like, bro, you're going to university. You're gonna get loan. You're basically gonna, your parents are possible, because that time the laptop that I had wasn't really a good laptop. Your parents are basically gonna buy for you a laptop, and you can now fully lock in with trading. You can just balance as you used to do. Like, let me go. Because my plan was just to go get a job after matric, just to go get a job and then fund my account, you know. Like the guys in the US, that time I'm following the guys in the US. They work at McDonald's, they can make like
few bags.
Yeah, those guys, they work at Target, they can make like 150 USD in a week, and then that's like they have wages here in Namibia, we don't have wages. So it was a little bit tough for me. I was like, I went to university. When I came to Windhoek, I was staying with my father, and the first thing it's like that I need money for like capital. But I had this whole mindset like maybe somewhere somehow my parents will be like, boy, they don't really know about the trading, but maybe I was just thinking like maybe I should ask them for capital and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I realized that I needed to do something for myself. So I do computer science. I was like, I can fix computers. And actually, like, from high school, I was really, really well connected. Everyone knew me, they can come here. And I advertised that thing of like, I'm fixing computers and everything. People could actually like hit me up, I fix their computers. And I was pricing them, like, I had this mindset that you get like whatever you think you deserve.
Yeah.
I was like, bro calls me, okay, I need Microsoft installation. Bro, bring 3 fees, just like, okay. I was like, what? People are actually paying you for this.
Oh, so you never thought you were going to get paid?
Going to get paid.
Okay.
I put in the money, trading gold. My whole, this is 2024. I'm the first year, I'm still trading gold. This is the only thing on my watch list. Trading gold, I put in the money. Sometimes I make good amounts. I remember there was a time where I made, I don't know what's wrong with it. Sometimes I feel like I was even guessed or something. I funded 300.
Yeah.
After funding the 300, I started trading gold. My friend, one of my friends at school with knows this. I was trading like, at that time there was something wrong with my Exness account, so I funded on his Exness account and just sent me the details. I grew that account to like 1.5 I think. Yeah. It's time for withdrawal. I withdrew my Exness first give you the refund. The 1.5 was sitting there.
Yeah.
Now it's a Friday, it's NFP. I was like, okay, I have nothing to lose. Let me try and trade NFP. I actually like created another account and maybe put like 400 somewhere there. The thing just blew. I blew even before NFP. The risk was too much.
Yo, you were back on the
full back.
Yo.
I had the K left. Next week I tried withdrawing. I don't know what went into my mind. I was like an impulsive person. Passive. Okay. That 1K also gone. It was gone. Like we were on our way like to a friend's house in Komasdal. That's like a low key kind of to go chill. Yeah. We made profits and shit like that. We had KFC. We are buying because we know the withdrawal is coming in. I blew that because I just entered random trades on gold. I don't know why. That's why I feel like I was scared. But that's actually not the thing. It's just that I was so impulsive. Okay. I entered the trades, put my phone in the pocket. You just access. I had the app to just send you that notification.
Yeah.
Top up.
Did you ever think this Forex will be a career in the future, or when before now, when you had the anger, the depression, did you ever think this Forex game will be a career one day?
For me, I feel like I never really thought of it like I was gonna ever do something different. That's why I told you I was not gonna go to uni.
Okay.
I was like, I'm fully locked in this thing. So I was like, I wanna live the life these guys live. The life that I see online, the two banks, Swaggy and everything. I wanna live the life. This is the one. This is like, there is no going back. Even times where I felt like quitting, I was like, yeah, now I guess we are in the grind. Like, this is me grinding. Like, thinking of quitting, that is you now, me deep in it. Like, this is me grinding.
Okay. How long did it take you to discover that Forex is really hard? You really need to put in a lot of work, dedication, discipline, and have a lot of consistency.
I feel like that's, well, like in 2025.
Yeah.
In 2025, I met like a good mentor. Like NBP trader is actually not from, he's from the UK. And that is when I realized that this guy is, it's not really, he actually just like opened the eyes, like you really need to show up, you need to journal, you need to back test and everything. You need to like have a system that, like, not really mechanical but a little bit of discretionary in it. You really need to put in the work, you really need to build that muscle memory. It was like I met the mentor and I was like, I want this course, and like, oh my god, that was the best thing that I did in 2025 last year at the beginning somewhere.
Let's speak of risk management.
Yeah.
How did you approach it at the beginning, and how did you realize that it was part? It's very key in your successful project.
Risk management, I don't wanna lie to you, until last year 2025 I didn't know what risk management was. It's like, you know, you watch a course and they tell you may need to manage your risk, but me, I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I was a gambler, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone been there.
I know, not even at the level that you think. I was a pure gambler. I will tell you, I go to uni, right?
Yeah.
I'll get my NSFAP at the end of the month. I'll empty the whole bank account in like less than an hour. Doing what? Funding 200, funding 200, and then spamming the buy button on gold.
Gone.
And then I do the same thing. Now this damaged me a little bit because there are times where I like flip the 200 to like even like 1.8 and withdraw. So when you get rewarded,
yeah, you think
when you get rewarded, so you like low-key kind of ignore the losses. You know that you just have, you know, when you are put into like, there is actually a research name. They put like mouses in like a tank of water.
Yeah.
They put in them first, and then the mouses actually started like they started low-key kind of giving up too early, and then they removed them, and then they put them back in.
Yeah.
And then after they put back in, the mouse actually lasted longer compared to the first time because they know there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So that is low-key like something that was in. It was not consciously in, but I just know that one of the, like, not one of the good days or some like now I'm trading my whole bank account like that. I just know that I will somehow hit a home run. So I was more about home runs, and I will repeat. I feel like I did that for like 4 times. Not gonna lie, 4 times.
Were you trying to revenge trade or?
Not even revenge trading, bro. My whole, I wanted like to start trading on pro firms, like, or bigger accounts like the 100K and stuff like that. So I was like, let me just flip one good flip. And I'm gonna lie to you, till this day, no, nothing, no. I maybe had like good flips here and then, but I still give back the money. At the end of the month, I'm checking my broker statement, I still give back the money. So I'm still overall in a loss.
So how did you discover profit?
You remember the cousin I told you that I was trading with? The one that I was telling you I was trading with, and the one I started asking about this, the one I used to copy videos from him. The time I was in Metric and I was fully locked in.
Yeah.
This guy makes a shit ton of money on profits. This guy, that time profits are not that strict. He made a lot of money over maybe 2K USD. The time the rate is when
that's too much.
He calls me up, bruh, let's buy this. Now he didn't tell me that he made a lot of money. I was just like, bro, let's push this profit thing up. I think it works. He just said, I think it works. He booked for me a 5K account on the 5 percenters. This other profit 5 percenters. I've been trading it here and then, but I still blew it. Like I blew the account.
Yeah.
But for him, that time he's now living the life, man. He's living the life. He came to the north. He just came for like 2 days. He went shopping for the house. He bought like things for like 1 point something. He bought for us ice cream here, and then he was like, "Gents, me I'm going." You know, it's like from window. Me I'm going to SOS, swap up, and everything like that. I'm going to the coast. Like, what is this guy up? He only told me like after the holidays over there.
Yeah.
So I actually made a lot of money from that. Like,
No, that's
then he educated me how the profams work and everything like that.
okay. How did you approach it from there?
Profams.
Yeah.
Okay, profams. You know my friend Tangi, the one that I told you about.
Yeah.
This guy I've been grinding with him for a very long time.
I see you are very close, man. You too.
Yeah.
In your status, you guys are always together.
Yeah. We've been grinding with this guy for a very, very long time. This guy, we decided that now after gambling in my first year, gambling and all of this, I decided, let's just start with profits. I literally forced him, let's just start with profits. We started with 5k accounts on 5%ers. It was 39 USD, imagine.
What year was that?
It's 2024.
Okay.
Started with 5k accounts. We are trading those 5k accounts. We blow, like we always blow, man. We buy those accounts at the end of the month because we have money. It's like 39 USD. It's basically like 700 at the time or something like that. 700 to 800.
Yeah.
So you're basically buying a profit challenge with half of your bank account.
Yo.
So there is nothing even like no, let's go out here and then so the whole dream is like into this profit thing. You buy this account, you pass them, we just need one payout.
Yeah.
200 USD or 100 USD payout, we are good. We're actually blowing those accounts back to back. I'll call the guy up like, bro, how is your account? But he was actually not failing at the rate that I was failing at. He actually stayed with the account maybe for like 20 days.
Okay.
Maybe for a month. You actually survived because you only get
Longer
money.
than you.
Longer than me. You give me 1 week, 2 days or something like that. I will crash out, but I'm not gonna lie. I will crash out. At that time I'm still trading gold. I will crash out. We trade Prof MC and then we blow. I remember December of 2024 I blew like 2 5k accounts. I had like 3 5k accounts on the same profile 5%. I blew them like in 2 days. Not like 2 accounts in 1 day. And then I blew the other one like in the next week. I just basically entered like I was trading I started barcoding like on profile. I never really barcoded on profiles like that.
Okay.
I was entering a big lot size with a tight stop loss. At that time I learned a new strategy. You know TJR is? It's this other guy also. Like I follow most traders from the US and stuff like that. I learned like a new strategy more. That is the time I really started trading ICP. I learned a new strategy and it was working. The problem is sometimes it was not really considering all the market conditions.
Okay.
It was not really like a thing of okay, I understand what the market is gonna do and I'm just gonna see what I can do with the market. I'm not really, because it's just like you wait for London open or New York open, look for a liquidity sweep, break of structure, you wait for the market to come back to you, either your fair value gap, your order block or your breaker block, and then you run it and then you take your fib and everything like that.
Yeah.
That was the first strategy that I got funded with in 2024 still on Equity Edge.
Okay.
So we found equity because we were spending too much money on 5%. Maybe I even bought like 6-7 accounts.
Yup.
All at 39.
So you never knew about Equity Edge by that time?
I never knew. Equity Edge, they actually came around that time now. It was a new firm. Actually, Equity Edge is so cheap, yeah? We were interested. There was always a case. Maybe they will deny your payouts. And when Equity Edge came, not gonna lie to you, no one was getting paid out of that firm. So they had to build up the liquidity that they had. Nowadays they pay out traders, right? They had to build up that liquidity. They had to first scam people, so they build up the liquidity to start being legit, something like that. Now Equity Edge, I got funded, my first funded account. I was like, yo, I sent the certificate to my cousin. I'm like, bro, I made it. Right, the same day I got the funded account. I crashed out.
Don't say it.
I crashed out. I blew the account. I crashed out completely.
Yo.
I blew the account, but I was so depressed.
Were you feeling hyped out or? How did you approach that account?
I still wasn't a disciplined trader at the time. I still wasn't, not necessarily even disciplined, even in terms of strategy. Because I feel like strategy causes more emotions. If you don't have a strategy that you know, you are certain about it, that even if the market does this, I know that my edge will is present. You like fear of missing out and all of those things, like emotions will be more like your psychology will be more like the one that is playing tricks on you, because you are not really certain that okay, I know my edge to come. So I'm like, Loki just start gambling. So I built that funded account towards the end of 2024, and I was like, this strategy TJR. That's when I got like the mentor that I was telling you about, NBT Trader. He's from the UK. He's actually even on Twitter. I actually just met him, funny guy. Funny story on, I met him like through Words of Wisdom podcast, if you know him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like one of the most viewed podcasts, and then I checked out his Twitter. He doesn't have Instagram and all of these things. It's like, this guy actually looks legit. So let me try how I can get access to his course, and it was tough because we are from Africa, and the guy is like, no, Africa have payment processor issue and stuff like that. So I actually had to get it through someone that was in the mentorship. Like, he was basically leaking the course to me.
Oh, like a third party.
Yeah, third party. So I actually had to get it that way, and I was that course mainly. There's a time now I decided like, this gold thing, whatever, I'm gonna focus on Euro USD, GBPSD, and then I use my DXY. I'll explain the strategy later. I'll use DXY for either the dollar is getting strength or losing strength. So I like fully locked in with Euro USD, and I started that at the beginning of the year, and then I watched it like for 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Honestly, the course is long. Not gonna lie, the course is very long. It is like about 70 videos, and the minimum is like 30 minutes on each video, because here's like the actual lesson and the weekly commentary is like every week is gonna tell you like, okay, this week this is how we traded, this is what I'm doing for next week. So yeah, that's how on Profits actually I didn't answer a question. You asked how I approached it, right?
Yeah.
So the first year was looking kind of just like gambling, and in the second year, like that was 2025 now. That is where I like just recently 2025 somewhere mid after I finished the course, and of course demo trading, because the guy told us there is no point going to live account or to a funded account if you don't know how to trade, if you didn't practice. Like, he gave this scenario, it's like a nice scenario. He was like, there's no point of you let me say you're having an exam, right? And you know exactly what that exam is gonna look like. So the example that he gave you is like, you know how the exam is gonna look like. So there are gonna be two people. The person that knows exactly how the exam is gonna be like, and they studied and they reviewed the whole thing and everything. They are ready for the exam. And the ones that are not ready for exam, let me just. And the ones that are not ready for exam. So he was like, if you practice demo, you are like building the muscle memory. Like, even when you go to live account, you know what you're expecting. You know, like, you know that my model is this in and out. You know your stats, you know your win rate and everything. And sometimes when I'm trading the demo account like for 2-3 months, I lost a lot of money. I was like, let me just trade the demo account. And I'm trading the demo account like for 2-3 months. I will still crash out. Sometimes I remember, I don't know how I did it, but I still went back to gold though. You know that end month thing when you have money, it's like,
yeah,
so I'm trading demo account, I'm waiting to trade Province. Let me just fund this car 200. In, low.
Yo.
I was like, yo, okay, it's fine. Let me just stop the whole thing of gold. I'm never looking at gold in my life. I was like that. So Province, after the strategy and everything, demo trading, actually get out some tests, back tested. I have like a whole Excel spreadsheet of like trading view links and everything. Like, I've back tested like a lot of back testing, a lot of market practice. Like, sometimes I will be wrong. Like, I was actually putting the reps in, and I actually realized, okay, there's an edge here. Let me jump on Province. Still
Same process.
Low. So at this time I'm realizing that okay, the strategy is good. The strategy is good, and it's just me, my psychology. So I've been into fitness, but I haven't really been that disciplined.
Oh, okay.
I decided that, okay, actually I need to build a routine around my life. I actually need to build a routine. So I'll wake up every day, like, okay, this was intense. This is when I started like watching self-improvement. I've been watching self-improvement YouTubers. And like, no, monk mode, you wake up at 5, go for a run and these things, all these things. That was actually intense. I don't think it was actually that. Okay, maybe to build you to a certain point, but the monk mode thing is not, okay, maybe it's just not for me. Yeah. That's when I realized that I need to lock in now. I need to get my, do you know what dopamine? Dopamine is like the reward system. Like when you're chasing just something like something instantly, you want the reward now.
Yeah.
So my dopamine, I feel like my dopamine receptors were more messed up. So I'll be just, I remember I was so addicted to sugar. Like I'll be just eating sugar. I realized that all these things is just my mind playing games on me. I said, okay, I'm no longer eating sugar. And then I'll just do this one more last time. One more last time. And I realized it's the same thing. I'm no longer breaking my 3 minutes. One more last time. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing the same thing, the same habits that I have in my life. I'm like, I'm no longer, okay, I'm gonna ignore this guy that is calling me to go to a club or something like that. I'm locked in or something like that. I was just doing it. Like, one more last time. Essentially, I realized that I was breaking my weight, just like in real life. It's like my life was reflecting on the chart. So I decided to do the monk mode thing, like waking up at 5 a.m., going like for a sprint around the street. I come here, I meditate for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I wasn't so consistent. And then I try at least to read a book here, and then I analyze my market. I go to school. I mean, I didn't really see progress that fast, but I'm still blowing funded accounts. I'm still blowing, because equity is just cheap. It's like 200. You buy an account, maybe spend it like, stay for a week, you blow it maybe the next week, and then you buy 200 here, and then I'm not really spending that much compared to like the 39 USD I was spending. I was still blowing funded accounts here and then, but I was trying to get my psychology right. And funny story, actually now, this has been months without me getting funded.
So you took a break, or?
I was actually trading profit, but I was just blowing back to back. And somewhere mid-year, I came from the north. It was from the holiday. I had a little bit of money from my parents. Like, let me try now this equity edge thing. And actually, I realized that after I took a break from like a month or so, not necessarily a break, I was watching the market, but not like when I'm in window, I'm waking up every day. I'm on my computer every day. I'm drawing I'm analyzing the markets fully, like building that muscle memory. Yeah. Actually, I realized that I forgot some of the models. I had to go back and draw some of the course materials, look at my backtesting data and everything, just to get that muscle memory back. And then I started passing phase 1 now. Yeah. I passed phase 1. Okay, I remember I was just blowing, not passing phase 1, not making any profit. I started passing phase 1. The way I approach it is like, I learned this. Who did I learn this from? It's a guy called Trade Bunny from, he's in Dubai right now. You risk problems. You don't try, because I was reading 0.5, but sometimes I'll just crash out, and then mostly I will lose on the daily, the max daily loss. Okay, so Trade Bunny said, if you are gonna approach problems, go high risk on the evaluation, then you reduce on the funded account. So I checked equity edge. I was like, okay, I can actually risk 2.5%. So I just need 2 trades to pass. So I'll do that on phase 1. I'll pass phase 1. Phase 2, straight out, no. I remember one of the accounts, straight out, no single profit. Blow phase 2. I did that maybe like 4, 5, 6 accounts. That's like passing phase 1. I'm not getting to the phase 2. Like, I'm getting to phase 2, but I'm not getting to the funded. Phase 2, I'll just like take a stupid loss, or the market start consolidating. I'm not getting to the funded account. Actually, it's a process. And this time, I call up my homie. We are still doing Zoom calls with my bro. We don't trade the same strategy, but we are still kind of talking about trading and everything. Problem. We are still on the same problem journey. He's actually doing the same thing. He's passing phase 1. He's not getting there. Okay. Passing phase 1 is not getting there. And then we start passing phase 2. We start passing phase 2. And we get to the funded. We blew the funded fast. Get to the funded, you just blow it. Get to the funded, you are blowing. Until this time we are not really spending that much. And I saw also this other firm, Breakthrough Capital, that was like, you buy one, you get one for free. That's when I also started like passing. Let me say I get like those two accounts. One I get it to the live account and I upload it. One I just like maybe upload it somewhere in phase 2 there. Then I get to I finally got to when I got like my first payout. I finally got to the funded stage. It was a 10k account. I was like, okay, it's a 10k account, so I don't need to make that much percentage. I just need to make like 2-3%, 4%. Then I got like it was 400. Then I was like, okay. Now, funny story after that, it's not like necessarily I've been getting consistent payouts. Maybe like a month to pass by and then 200 payout will come in and stuff like that.
Which month did you get, which year did you get your breakthrough? That 400 USD payout?
It was 2025, still last year. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a breakthrough, but the way my psychology was like, you reinvest the money. So you buy, so that's when I shifted from buying 10k accounts from buying 5k account to 10k account. And I actually lost that live funded account, and I've been like low-key trying to get back the capital. And I'll get funded here now, or maybe just make like 100 USD payout. The account goes. And this time, I wouldn't say I'm really disciplined and stuff like that. Not necessarily disciplined, just the strategy was the one that was holding me at that time. Because I know what time to trade, I know everything like that. I know what time to trade, I know I need to wait for this. So I just need to wait. Patience is the only emotion, like, it's the only thing that I need to control. I needed to control for my psychology. Things like greed, I believe like greed, okay, even with my strategy, like I believe like greed is good. Like I don't even say, I have a take profit on trading you, but on NT5 I don't have a take profit. So I'll actually maybe, when I see it's at my level, okay, I'll see, can it even go further? Yeah. But sometimes it will work like just drop. I stopped using take profits. I don't use take profits till this day. It's like I just close it up manually, or maybe sometimes I know that I'm not gonna be on my phone. Let me set the take profit. But mostly I just close it like manually. Yeah, problems here and then. The end of 2025, that time I lost all my funding. I reinvested like most of the money. I still have money that I'm not like down bad, like I couldn't afford profits. I buy 2 10k accounts on Breakthrough Capital. I pass one, I blew one, I passed. I passed the other one, and then I actually made like a payout towards the holiday, and then I low-key just stopped trading like in the holiday because I can't really trade on my phone, you know. Then this year again I bought another 10k with Breakthrough Capital, and then I passed that account. I don't know, something strange. I'm trading, the account goes to like, I need 8% to pass, because for me I just like passing 1 or 2 trades. The account goes to like 8%, not 8%, but maybe like 7.5% profit. The thing just pulls back and I never close. No, I don't say take profits and stuff like that. The thing just pulls back. That account I've been having it like ever since I came back from the north, somewhere from the 20th. That account I've been trading it. I actually started trading it at the north a little bit, but I started like holding like much longer, but I'm not passing the phase 1. And then I got funded, when was it? Today is what?
This is the
1st of February. The Sunday. I got funded like, was it Tuesday? This week Tuesday. I was like, okay, now I have like, in total I still have 1 account on Equity Edge that I don't really know. I low-key kind of forgot about it. It's a funded account, but I think I broke the rules on there, not gonna lie. It's a little bit intruded. I feel like I broke the rules. Right now I only have like 15k in fund, like in total. Yeah.
So let's talk about the strategies, the trading style, without giving your edge away. Just a little bit.
Nah, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
The strategy is,
let them know, man.
The strategy is very simple. Okay, not simple. Remember I said I was a trading course of like 70 plus videos.
Yeah.
The strategy is not that simple. It's like low-key it's more based on understanding the market itself. It's not really like drawing a random line. Like I can even trade without really marking out I just need to know I just need to know my bias without really marking out that this is the fair value, this is what. I just need to see it with my eyes. I can trade like that, but you, of course, you need to mark out your things.
It's true.
Yeah. So the strategy is very, not really simple, but it's like you have to go through the whole process of understanding how the market works. Basically ICT, but you, at the end you end up having like, okay, this is my model. And then you use a little bit of discretionary with your knowledge of how the market works. So I trade Euro USD, GBP USD, and I use DXY to, you know, USD. DXY is
Yeah,
USD.
it's the USD pair.
Index, okay. So I trade that, and I use that to measure whether the dollar is gonna gain strength or it's gonna lose value. So at the beginning of every week, yeah, not even at the beginning of every week, it works like this. I look at the 3 months chart. I ask myself, is this monthly chart likely to is this 3 months chart likely to go higher or lower? Right now, it's just speaking. If it's near the open, I know that somehow the candlestick needs to manipulate and leave a week.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be bearish, it needs to maybe go up first and leave a week. So I first wait like for the manipulation at least. Some don't manipulate, some they just drop.
Yeah.
So where the ones that just drop, at least I will find a way to trade. But Logi, like the model is like you wait for the manipulation, the candlestick to form its high, because every candlestick has a high and a low. So first, if it's gonna be bearish, it's gonna form the high first, to leave that weak, and then it will use the rest of the time to expand. This will be made like early on at least when the candlestick is about to open at least.
So that's now monthly.
At least 3 months.
Okay.
I just checked like the 3 months. I don't really I do analyze. Even yesterday, last week I sent out like an analysis on DXY that the 3 months is gonna actually take out the low. Then I checked it, and then it actually took out the low last week. Like when you close the trading, you know, I was selling. You check my stories. I was selling Euro USD.
Yeah, I checked.
Okay. That's after now DXY took out the low, and then it started retracing back. Okay. After that, I checked at least the monthly. I asked myself the same question. Now this monthly candlestick is likely to trade higher or lower. Ask myself, just like higher, looking at okay, overall market structure. Are we bullish or bearish? And just a tip for the guys how to see whether you are bullish or bearish without just like, okay, we are bullish, just vaguely, we are bullish. Just saying bullish vaguely, it's not really gonna do you any favor. But the way I do is like, are we attacking the lows or the highs? You know, swing highs and swing lows.
Yeah.
What are we really attacking? Even the candlestick, when the candlestick is made up itself, it has a high and a low. Even if you can look at this at your chart, mostly if we are bullish, the candlestick when it opens, it's not really gonna take out the low of the previous candlestick. If we are bullish, it's just gonna attack the high.
Yeah.
So it's like a consistent. The time so it takes out the low. It's either we are changing a trend or it's basically recruiting this week to go higher. So I ask myself the same thing on the monthly. I go on the weekly. Now this is where on the 3 month and monthly I just watch, not really analyze. Maybe like I need to have like a long-term bias. Like I need to be in line with price for a very long time.
Okay.
But sometimes it messes me up because I'll be stuck on the bias.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes it's very messes me up. I remember last year I was just stuck on selling Euro USD. I did sell some good sales, and then it started buying. I was just taking straight up losses. You know the good thing, I was not the only one taking losses. The guys that trade the same strategy as me, the guys that were in the same mentorship, were just taking losses. I was like, I didn't really feel bad because we are in this together, you know, like I'm not doing really something wrong. And we go on your weekly. I did give up the strategy, not really the whole strategy, but I made a video on TikTok. It's like, when the weekly candlestick open, you ask yourself, is it gonna trade higher or lower?
Yeah.
Ask yourself, higher or lower? And then after that, what you do? If you say lower or higher, let me say you say it's gonna trade lower.
Yeah.
Like for this week, it was lower. You can check it on Euro USD. The high of the week, the highest point price you trade during that week, it's either on a Monday or on a Tuesday. That is the highest price will be, and rarely on the Wednesday. And sometimes weeks just consolidate. You find like maybe it's on
So
Thursday.
that's the 2 days that it normally switches.
Yeah. So I don't look to trade like early on Monday or Tuesday. I don't really like trading on those days. But sometimes you are looking kind of just like bored. Like let me try this small scalp trade, and then you lose and you're like, oh, back to the rules.
Yeah.
Constant reminder. Okay, let me say like I'll just give a scenario for this week. Monday opened. Monday actually just chopped up a little. That is usually Monday how Monday trade just accumulated a little bit. No very like create a little like are we going up or down? Not really. Tuesday rallies. It's like puts in the high of the week on Tuesday. And when it bought like that, one of the components of my strategy is like we trade more of like we call it like smart money. We have these big institutions that are trading, or they are also trading. They are the ones that are looking moving the market. There are a lot of theories, algorithm, and everything. So we need the smart money, the big guys that have big money. They need to pay. Let me say they wanted to start this week. Like that's why the market sold me. They need to pay their retail buys, their retail sales with their retail buy. Because when I buy, of course I'm buying from someone that's a seller. Our orders are fetched like this. It's just that traders don't know this nowadays, because back in the day that is what people used to do. Like we didn't have this electronics, but now we click a button, the order is in, it's already placed in someone's.
Who's placed the sell?
Who's placed the sell? So these guys now, they need to force buyers into the market, so they have enough volume for people that are buying to patch their orders with the retail traders now. So because if they just put it in one direction, it's just a theory though. If they just put it in one direction, the market is just like so the market needs to be efficient, something like that. So it puts in the high of the week, Tuesday, and then it starts to, I look for at least signatures that are we now attacking the lows, are we respecting bullish or bearish PDRAs, are we now attacking the lows, just signs of bearishness, like basic how the market works. Like one of the signs that I look for is like displacement. When you just see a big candlestick dropping down, that actually now the algorithm is more interested in attacking the highs, not in attacking the lows. So I start selling GBP, Euro USD on a Tuesday, and Euro USD and GBP low-key move the same way though. But there's a tip. You can use, sometimes you find that Euro USD dropped heavy, but GBP is dropping a little bit. You can analyze Euro GBP. Currencies, like the strength of the currencies. If Euro is more weaker than GBP, of course Euro is gonna drop more compared to GBP. If you know where Euro GBP is going, you're gonna determine which one is weaker between Euro GBP and Euro USD and GBP, between the Euro and the GBP. Which one is more weaker, and then you can pick that pair. So that's basically like how I trade. I look for the weekly expansion. Of course, the weekly candles is gonna trade in a certain way. Now there are two ways that I trade. It's either I just enter like one swing trade from maybe like Tuesday to Thursday. Fridays are normally, but these days with Trump, Fridays they actually expand. But the Biden times, Friday is just like trade back into the range. It keeps the range.
Trump is reckless.
Trump needs to go.
So what habits have you formed along the line? You fixing up your psychology, being consistent. What discipline it requires for you to be the person you are today?
Fitness is a big one for me. Fitness is a very big one for me. And the way I view it is like a strong body is a strong mind. Going to the gym is not necessary. Okay, over time you start enjoying it, but it's always not an easy thing. You always have to put yourself in the same man. Like let me lock in now. Let me get into like flow state. But going to the gym every day is not an easy thing. I don't go every day because sometimes I'm just caught up. Like imagine you're trading, you're going to school, you're also like trying to mentor some people here and then So I mostly like fitness and meditation, low key sometimes, but I'm not that consistent. I just like getting sometimes like some weeks I'm consistent here and then, but meditation also like just one of the big habits that I would say is like don't be too distracted. I remember there were times where like I would make good money and I was like, let me go enjoy. And then you come back, you're just like your energy is just low. You are not really having that fire inside you. Like you just wanna chill out, man. Like you don't be like too distracted. Like I feel like I place better trades when I'm like just more locked in. Maybe I'm just home watching the chat, I'm watching a podcast here and then like I'm about trading really, and then I can go on with my day, like just basically like my life is totally like boring though. Like gym, trading, sometimes I go out here, but not really. I've been in uni for 2 years, but I never went to a club. That's the funniest thing.
I've been to clubs before I started Forex. But yeah, no man, low key guys,
Yeah.
it's like the same lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the lifestyle, let's talk about lifestyle and reality of being a trader.
The reality of being a trader.
Okay, how should someone approach trading according to your words now? Someone is new, is a beginner. There is a lot of influencers, a lot of Instagrammers. How should someone approach Forex with all the distraction ahead of them?
Okay, the way I started, the reason I believe I kept pushing, it's not really, okay, it's because I was low-key depressed and niggas showed me that it's possible with it. So as more inspiration was more pushing me. It was the one that was pushing me mostly. So nowadays the industry is really messed up. The industry is really messed up.
Very, very messed up.
Now, if you are new coming into trading, I would say don't believe things that you see online. Like people will tell you, okay guys, Forex is Forex that, but people are actually selling Forex. They are selling Forex, but they are not trading, they are selling Forex.
That's true.
They are selling Forex, they are selling Forex robots. Okay, there are some that work, fair enough. Promoting brokers, they are having deals with brokers. And okay, there's nothing wrong with all the things that I'm mentioning here, but the problem comes when you sell people dreams.
Yeah.
When you say people that, guys, this way I got to where I wanna be, this way I got to where I am right now, so do the same thing. So you actually find people doing crazy stuff. People finding their last money, just like I was doing. People finding their last money because they believe that this trade is gone, but they don't know that that person is not necessarily trading all the time. He's getting money from the broker. They are selling a course here, they are selling a robot here. It's not necessarily trading. It's like you're telling people that, guys, this is how I got to where I am, but you're not necessarily telling people how did you get to where you are right now.
True.
I mean, it's like that. People at the bottom always get scammed by people at the top. It's like even banks, they scam us on a daily basis. It's like people at the bottom always get scammed by people at the top. Like it's like a thing of, I'll teach you how to get rich, so make me more richer. Make me more richer.
That's the way.
Yeah, that's the way. But there are actually some real traders that I know that they still do the mentorship thing. Because the reason I'm saying is actually one of the first videos that popped up at the World Trade Seminar. Do you check the vibe that was there?
Yeah, I checked
it was basically us. Now that time I'm like having a bit of ego, not gonna lie, bro. I just got my first payout, not with me. As a bit of ego, I was like, all these guys really know how to trade and stuff like that.
That was just selling the dream.
Okay, they were promoting the broker, understand?
Yeah.
You are giving traders 1 to 10,000 leverage. So it's basically already you are setting up traders to go blow their accounts.
Very true.
So the video blew up. I was telling the people that, guys, the message was like, look, like, don't believe these guys. They tell you that they are traders. Not necessarily everyone there, but maybe they even know how to trade, but they are selling the dream too much. It's not the reality. I'm telling you, even now, stress all the time.
Yeah.
I'm in a trade. I'm in class. You're just checking your phone.
That's true.
A trader lifestyle is like consistently stressful. Consistently stressed. I mean, they come to a point where like low-key kind of like chilled, but it's mostly stress of the time. Even times where you're like, okay, I'm a good trader now. Even this, they are like, you can be made at a loss. Like this week, I was trading Euro USD. I entered trades. You know, I scaling, and then I entered my skillings, and then I trade by stop loss. Because on a profit market, you have to use stop loss. Like I always use stop loss. I scaled my stop loss. That thing actually takes me out to the tip. To the tip. I was like, wow. I just let it fly, and then I came back the next day, and then I caught the, like on Friday I caught the sales.
Nice.
Yeah, the trader lifestyle is very, very stressful, not gonna lie. I mean, the money side of things is, of course you can make money, and then, but mostly I can speak of the level I'm at right now. At the level I'm at right now, I'm at a level of reinvesting. I'm not really like going to buy like fancy. I don't even believe like I don't believe I'll ever be like buying Fabiani, these things.
Oh yeah.
My lifestyle is more like, you know, when I started college, I realized that I wake up every morning, I'm looking for what should I wear today? What should I wear today? I realized that what if I wear the same thing every day, like these Mark Zuckerberg guys, and I see some of the traders, they also do it like, what if I just wear like a plain t-shirt, or either I wear my cyber shirt and then I go to canvas with a shorty and then some Vans or something. You know, I actually stopped spending a lot of money on clothes, and I actually just like be consistent with the fit and everything. Actually, let me just wear the one thing. I'll maybe go for shopping. I'll buy like two t-shirts the same color, two shorties the same, exactly the same, and then I'll go like for socks or something the same, and then I'll just like be wearing a consistent outfit. Actually, at the beginning I was like afraid of like, people will judge us. It's like, yeah, trader, but it's like
Nobody cares about.
I was like, what? I know one of the guys, Alex Amosi, same outfit every day. It's like you can search him up, Alex Amosi, same outfit every day. I was like,
Yeah, I know that one.
let me save the mental energy in the morning and let me save the stress. I was like, let me just do like these guys are doing. I don't know, maybe if I make too much money, I'll maybe buy something leisurely there, but simplicity, I believe.
I
Like,
don't rush the process.
yeah, simplicity.
You are like me, man. I don't wear printed what
Yeah, it's check
logo names. I wear my own brand.
At the same time, some of us are creating content. It's like free marketing for those guys.
If you
like,
see a brand, it's maybe the
like, no, some guys wears like Adidas. Okay, let me start wearing Adidas.
So give us one mistake that every beginner makes.
Every beginner
Or
make.
every beginner has to go through.
So you're gonna lose a lot of money. That's the first thing. Especially if you come. Okay, I know. Like I follow. I mean, a lot of communities like traders from the UK and everything. There's actually traders that come into this thing and they just don't really suffer like we really suffered. They got it. They got like the right guidance from the beginning. You know, like if if I started with NBB trader, I could have traded my demo account. Okay, emotions is still there and everything, but at least I could have the right mindset that okay, you should treat this thing like more of like the business. You need to have capital. You know, you need to have people that are like at least people that are funding you. Maybe go look out for investors. I would have maybe done that. Go look for investors and everything, or maybe you need to have another source of income to fund your account. Like you should treat it like a business. A business when it makes money doesn't just like we spare our day. This is the profit. Let's go spend everything.
Yeah.
Like you need to have like okay, this is what I'm reinvesting in. This is going towards this. This is going towards this. Like
Invest more
like
than
a
you
business.
spend.
Yeah, invest more than you spend basically.
Give us one habit that separates winners from losers.
One habit that separates winners from losers. Okay, I'm gonna speak in general, man. Losers, okay, I understand there are a lot of scammers nowadays, but losers think that everything is a scam.
Yeah.
But there is some truth to it, because when you're at the bottom and you're finding like 200 rand, you're basically getting scammed by the brokers, because you're repeating the same process every other day. But you should actually take a shot. Like, let me give it a shot. People, things will only, life is what you make it. Things will only work for you if you want them to work for you. It's like finding someone complaining about two things. Let me say you have, I gave this scenario before. Let me say you have, let me give you a nice example. You know, recently in the country, people are eating a lot of money. The politicians are eating a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now you are gonna be like, guys, fuck these guys. They are eating too much money. You're complaining. You're acting like a victim.
Yeah.
Me, I'll be like, okay, there's actually an opportunity to eat some money. Okay, it's not to say that I wanna be corrupt, but I can see that if you really genuinely want to win, you need to find a way to win. Like somewhere, somehow, you need to find a way to win. Like we should stop acting like a victim and start acting like a winner. Instead of complaining, people are corrupt.
Yeah. But that's true though.
It's true. Winning is not
The level of your thoughts, what you think is what you attract.
Yeah, what you think is what you attract. I was actually also like deep into the time back in 2023. I was deep into kind of like spiritual. There's a series called Hidden Wisdom on YouTube by Dr. Refoy. Actually breaking down the spiritual things and everything. Like, actually deep into it, but I never ended up like practicing really those things because the environment that even to this day I don't feel like I'm in that environment like to like do all those things and everything. Like, yeah.
Do you recommend any best book for traders, or maybe anything you ever read you can recommend to someone who will be watching?
On the book side, trading related. Okay, I never read market. What is this? The book by Mark Douglas. I never read it. Trading in the zone. I never read trading. I did go through trading in the zone, like even to the part where it's like you fund a certain account, you take 20 trades, you shouldn't care about the outcome, you must have your own risk and let the probabilities play out. That thing is low key more of like, I like being a little bit flexible, not like a mechanical guy, like hardcore, like the thing I was telling you about non-code, fixed. I'm not really that fixed. I never ended up like putting that into it. It's just like I ended up, just that you just get better over time. Like the more you stay in the game, you just get better over time.
Yeah,
the more you stay
every
in the game,
day
you just get better. So the book that I would recommend, maybe, okay, I'm never gonna recommend a book that I've never read. Trading related, okay, I read Candlestick Bible. It's a very, very good book to understand the basics of a candlestick, like the anatomy of a candlestick. But I wouldn't recommend, when you read the book, you must, nowadays we don't really trade engulfing. Okay, personally for me, I don't really trade like engulfing, pin bars and all those things. Those things are, I don't believe, okay, I used to trade them before, but they never really worked for me like that.
Trend lines.
Yeah, trend lines and stuff like that. The book, that maybe go and learn like just the basics of a candlestick anatomy. There's a first book like Candlestick Bible. The second book, okay, I've recently just started like reading books from December. I used to have like a bunch of books. The second book that I would suggest is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And you know, I was so shy to start like content things. And Mark Nanson, the author, presented the idea that we are all going to die one day. We are all going to die one day. So no one cares. Even if like this, action speed was recently in Namibia.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking about action speed. Are we thinking about action speed 24/7? No. So probably after a week or two, everyone will forget about action speed. We forget about the guy that was on action speed. I actually know him personally. The guy was on action speed, the one that raced him. They are making fun of him now. People will actually forget about him.
Yeah.
It's like nowadays people are so, they have a short attention span. Okay, that's one of the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And the last one, this is a book that we used to use it, like we read it when I was in grade 11. I had like a very, very good English teacher. We come to class, we teach us like what we need to know about school, but most of the topic is like we are talking about life. And he actually brought this book to class, 48 Laws of Power, and I was reading it again this year again. I was just like trying to understand, because the last time I read it was in grade 11. It's like laws on power. So the guy brought this book to class, and everyone more lucky kind of read it. Now the class kind of turned into this thing like everyone thinks it's tricking the other. It's like we used to use it like, why are you using that law on me? Why are you using that law on me? There are a lot of laws on it, like one of the laws, like I don't really remember the exact law, like act like you are stupid, something like this.
Yeah.
Don't I don't really remember, but like you should act like you are stupid for you to like, let me say it's more written like for, I believe it's more suit like for just for the game of power, man. Like we are trying to gain power. It's like, let me say, you know, life is competition, people, when you are like this. If I'm trying to overthrow you, of course I need somewhere, so I'm gonna act like I'm stupid, just to realize that okay, this one guy actually has an ego, he's gonna tell me everything and stuff like that. And actually it has a lot of laws in it. I'm not gonna cover the specific laws, but a lot. For the 8 Laws of Power, that book, if people wanna read it, I advise you read the concise version first. There's like a small, very small book. And the last one. The last book that I would recommend is How to Win Friends and Influence People. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That was the first book. You know, when I came to Indo, I was like, I need to lock in. When I first got my NSWAP refund, the first thing that I bought, people went to go run buy iPhone. I thought the first thing that I bought was that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by is it Dale Carnegie or something? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I went to go buy that book firstly, and then I started reading the book. I wasn't really considering, I dropped it sometime, but it's actually a nice book for like communications and everything like that. Just how to handle people, how to handle someone if someone is angry. You don't fight back.
Yeah. What's one thing you wish people understood about trading?
About trading, one thing. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Okay, this is so common. Like it's not against like a get rich quick scheme. But one thing that I would say people don't understand. It requires a lot of time. It's like people go to university for 4 years. I feel like it should be the same thing for trading. I've been trading for 5+ years right now. I feel like it should be the same thing for trading. I feel like it should be the same thing for trading. And people should stop chasing like mentorships that are just like, okay, the strategy. What do you mean about strategy now? Okay guys, I will drop the strategy. You need to learn how the market works. It's like the person will just tell you, I'll drop the strategy. Trend line 1, 2, 3, third touch, let's go. Strategy, just know the strategy, but you don't really know. Okay, the two major objectives. Even the psychology, even just how the market works. The two major objectives, like the ones that I was taught now. The market only does two things. It's either it rebalances inefficiencies or it delivers liquidity. When the market makes an expansionary move, it's only buying, right? So it's inefficient. So when it makes a pullback, what is it doing? It's maybe coming back to a fair value gap to rebalance. Now it's time. The second part where I say it delivers liquidity. Liquidity is found at previous highs or lows. When the market is making an expansionary move, it forms the high, it comes back to rebalance, and then it goes and deliver buy side liquidity at the high. So it does two things. Just how basically the market works. So that's one thing I wish I knew. People should really put in the work. It takes a very long time.
Okay, this one is a tricky one, but you like it.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Habibi, let's go to Dubai. Not gonna lie though, I believe like believing in yourself. Like the whole thing, I still have. Okay, I understand that I was told dreams by the trading gurus, but now that I see where trading will take you.
Yeah.
I know that I can literally pass a 200k account, and then I make 2%. 2%. I make that. You can get the payout like twice in a month. 2% every time. 2%.
Wow.
I can actually do that. You pass that. Who's gonna touch you? You're making 2%. Who's gonna touch you?
It's all about consistency and discipline.
2% is like 4k USD.
You see?
You just need to.
In Namibian dollars?
You're touching
like
over
60, 70.
Just the rate is a little bit low now, but yeah. It's like Profems. I hopefully believe Profems are around in the next 5 years. Not only they must still have nice rules and everything. I mean the Profem team is not the easiest trade, but I just pray that they are around because we actually need them. Right now I don't imagine myself funding 200 and trying to do
Making 1
I was actually trading a personal account this week though. Like I did fund 1k, and then I ended up making, was it 900? Yeah, it was 1k. You can even see the approach. Back in the day I would 1k, let's make 5k, but I actually just made 900. I was risking like 200 per trade. Then actually like taking them on a prop. Yeah.
Okay. Any top 3 prop firm you will recommend to someone who's watching?
Okay. First prop firm I would recommend. I never used them before. I will still buy an account, but I know a lot of traders that use them before. Go use FTMO. They are a little bit expensive, but if you have money, go use FTMO. If you can put up money. Me, I still don't believe. When I go to FTMO, I at least want a 50k account. I have this concept of like, if I'm buying a Profem account, at least I can afford it at least like 3 times before like I'm saying, okay, this now it's hitting me. So that's why I'm like looking into like small accounts. I'm looking for discounts and everything like that. FTMO, Profem number 2, Breakthrough Capital actually. I know the CEO is like, those are the guys that are looking kind of like really motivated. They are guys of my age, bro. I know the CEO, this other guy called Karim FX. He's also one of their affiliates, I believe, One FX. The guy is like low-key like my age, but the guys are making big things. They are living out there in Dubai. The third Profem, Equity Edge, the cheapest man. The cheapest. The cheapest.
Okay. Give us your final words, motivation, and
Final way.
this is the last part to kill it, guys. Where to get you, to contact you, social media. This is the part.
Final words. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been depressed a lot of times by trading. A lot of times. I wouldn't really say I was gonna do it, but sometimes you just wanna kill yourself because of trading. It's like, now what is this life? My parents are not supporting me, they're just pushing me this school fee. What is this? I just blew my account. Like, I don't have capital and stuff like that. You know, just wanna, like, times where you empty your old bank account. There are times where I've been depressed a lot of times. But the only thing that kept me going was the dream, the American dream.
Yeah.
Like, the dream. I've been depressed a lot of times. So the dream has been, like, has kept me going. Also, like, the situation at home, and like, I was like, guys, I don't really see myself. I need to make something big. I need to make something big. Like, my mom she isn't really that well off, so I need to make something big, you know. So it's mostly, you need to have something that is motivating you to go the long way. Like, for you to stay in the game, you need to have something that is motivating you. You need to be running away from something. So if you're just like, if you're comfortable, let me say you're a teacher, you're trying trading here and then, but the salary still comes in end month. Like, someday, if you don't really have something that you're running away from, someday you just be like, this trading, I'm good with the salary. You need to be running away from something. You need to hate the other side so bad for you to be able to keep going. It's like, I blow an account of like, at 5 p.m. I'm running to the park, I'm listening to music, like, yeah man, we are so big now. But I just blew an account that morning. You know? But you need to be running away from something for you to actually keep going into this trade, because it's not the easiest thing to do. And also, guys, you should focus more on education, like actually educating yourself. The way I was taught from the MBB guy, from my mentor, he said, he taught us more about technical fundamentals. He touched here on the, like, just on interest rates and the Fed and everything like that. But he didn't really touch on fundamentals. You know, I just got access to the course. Like, I didn't really buy the whole mentorship where you have these people and everything. I just got access to the course here and then, but the guy was also like gatekeeping the stuff. He was saying like, one video here, I also need to pay up again. You need to focus like more on education. Recently, yesterday, there was a guy on, I'm not gonna mention his name, there was a guy on Twitter. I was very, very big on fundamentals. He's like, the guys that went to school and they learned about macroeconomics and everything, fundamentals, they know how the market works. So he was recently on Twitter, and there was a space that I was watching last year of his, and we were like interacting with him and everything, talking. The guy just disappeared on Twitter though. Yeah. The guy just disappears on Twitter, and people like hear the rumors like, no, the guy is in the US, he's focusing on his career. He's like, guys that are like in investment banking, the guys that are like working at JP Morgan, like that. Kama is focusing on career, he moved to the US now. Now his tweets are like, he's tweeting about trading, right? He's obviously saying bad things about Trump and everything like that. He's saying bad things about Trump. So what he told me, because I did reach out to him on Telegram, I actually surprised that he replied, because that guy works on Wall Street. I did reach out to him. Actually, he replied, was like, no, I deleted Twitter. They told me to delete Twitter because if I'm in America and I'm bashing the president, like that, yeah, it's a problem when you, like, they will take your visas and everything like that. I get in contact with him because right now I do know how to trade technicals. Technicals I know. Fundamentals I do know a little bit part of it. I don't even trade fundamental NFP or that. Like, mostly the way I see them, it's like the only theory that I have about fundamentals, I have two theories. I have the one for interest rates, which is true. Interest rates, if they go up, the currency, if the currency gains value, if they cut interest rates, the currency loses. Like Trump has been, that's why you see DXY has been. Trump has been forcing the Fed to cut interest rates. Okay, now this is the one theory. The other theory is that when I'm trying to get the weekly expansion on USD, I know that if we have news and if my bias is right, this is just gonna be act like as a catalyst for the big move to happen. So if it's a news week, like the upcoming week, I believe is gonna be a good week. We have news. That will be like, we see more volatility, we see big news. So I'm gonna be able to hold more. So the guy, I hit him up. He sent me like his Discord. So right now, as we are currently speaking, I'm heavily learning about fundamentals. Because I need to know how to get the gold drop.
That's nice.
Because I checked, why did gold drop like -4%? The new Fed Kevin that got appointed by Trump, he was bearish on gold. That's why on gold and silver. And the guy I'm checking his Discord, he actually mentioned big like on Monday. He was like, I think we are gonna have like a major big move on like on gold. It's like fundamentals, you just use them to time volatility, know the overall bias. It's not really like for a trade. Technicals is the one for entries.
Yeah, it's true.
Fundamentals is just for you to have a whole narrative.
That's like now for the new guys whereby they say it's a quick reach get scheme. Yeah.
Fundamentals.
Understand fundamentals. Hey,
NFT.
Yeah. Barcode to make maybe 100,000. Then you.
I believe it's gambling. I
Gambling
was on TikTok the other day. So it was 12 a.m. Is this a guy from SA? He made a lot of money though. Actually, I also got a little bit part of it. They're trading the gold gap. They've been trading gold gaps recently. I don't know if that is okay. During the Trump market back then, people used to trade gaps overall. But now, right now,
Not really.
gaps they are coming through. But Trump market is better. But fundamentals, I really wanna know like when we have a surprise in the market, like gold drops like -2. The Fed was bearish on gold and bullish on DXY. That's why you've seen DXY was pulling back.
Yeah.
It's like there is something that I need to know here. And maybe I'll catch a home run on Euro USD because I know that okay, somehow Trump is having issues with China. Just check tariffs.
Yeah.
The time I'm trading tariffs, I don't know anything. Market is just going up. I'm not seeing any pullback to rebalance. I just low-key messed up.
That's true.
But I emphasize more on focus on learning. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna be like, of course we can give advice, but people are still gonna go through it. After you've done your whole struggle, you've done gambling and everything, because you're gonna go through the process. After you're done gambling and everything, when it's time to lock in now, you fully know that I can't lose more money. It's time to lock in right now. Educate yourself like fully. Make sure that you have like right now. I don't think I will. My strategy is that the fundamentals, like the basic, the foundation will still be the same. I'm looking for the market to deliver liquidity and rebalancing efficiencies. I'm looking for this weekly profile out of the week and everything. It will still be the same. Maybe I just change a few things. Not like this SA trader, guys. New strategy every week. Swing. Like how I'm having a new strategy every week. You should get the foundation right.
These are now the influencers.
Yeah, the influencers selling the dream every day.
Yeah, man. So that's it from our side. Unless you have any other last words, your social media and all that. The floor is yours. Look into the camera and say what you want.
Okay, guys. Last words. Last words. Trading is not an easy thing. I told you guys I've been depressed a lot of times because of trading. So if you're gonna give it a shot, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. If you're gonna give it a shot, make sure that after you've blown your accounts and everything, you have something that you are running away from. That I'll still continue going. And not gonna lie, you can be learning trash things for 5 years. But if you believe in the dream, I know a guy that has been trading for 5 years and he made $1 million payouts this year. And not this year, but in 2025. It's Zamco Capital. You guys can check him out. For my social media, Cybercash everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook as well. Twitter, Cybercash everywhere. So mostly I post on TikTok and Instagram. So you guys can hit me up. So peace out.
Nonetheless, it's your boy Main One.